Welcome to the all-new Choppin It with Bhuda T. I am the Lord of the Entire, Lord of the Every, Lord of the Fit, Lord of the Babies. You know the rest. I'm not going to keep you for too long. We have a new look. We have a new season. We have a new vibe. We're back, baby. Back outside. Your Lord has returned. Catch us out at Kickbox, out at 54 Tyrone, Pub View. Get fly. Do business. It's crazy that the answers nobody had I found when searching for myself. Let's toast to victory. Pick up your glass, show me love for once. Let's toast to victory. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Choppin It with Bhuda T. I am the Lord of the Entire, the Lord of the Every, Lord of the Fit, Lord of the Entire, Lord of the Babies, Lord of the Light Skin, Baby Daddies, Lord of the Jams, Jams Unlimited, the Lord of all love and all love. Abangas, I've been all over. And on today's Culture Chop, a cozy personal one, TTP, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome to...
Yeah, man. You dragged me here.
Yeah, I had to.
I've been avoiding to speak and I think... Yeah.
What is it about the people in your sector? Let me call it a sector.
Okay.
Yeah. Like people who have laid the groundwork in hip-hop and are now ahead of everybody else. You know, you guys are still the pillars of the thing. Why do you guys prefer not to come outside and talk?
I think it's two things. I think one is because the generation after us, or there's like two generations now. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, we're old, man.
Well, yeah. Hey.
Always feel like we're trying to boss, we're trying to control, we're gatekeepers, we all these things. But yo, man, experience goes a long way, you know. I learned from somebody and I would like to pass that down, but it's hard to pass it down. I think that's the first thing. And two, sometimes you just don't like coming out and speaking because what's the point? You know, no one is listening. So, but I'm here now. So
thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Let's start with maybe a quick introduction of yourself for anybody who's watching and has never heard of TTP.
Yeah, and I think it's good that you're saying that because a lot of people like TTP, like they'll just know me from Back to the City being a stage manager, right? So I'll just break it down. It's like over 20 years in the game.
Come on.
Yeah, I've done radio. I even forget some of the stuff because we do so much stuff. So I've done radio. I was producing for The Bridge with Lee Kasumba and Oz and Ken Zero. Actually, most people don't even know I did. Yeah, I did The Essence with Kamza. I produced that show also. Yeah. That's why I'm always like at the back, you know. We did TV on Soil TV, the hip hop show there. I was at Hype Magazine. I was general sales. So I used to write with Mizzy and stuff.
Crazy. The classic era.
Yeah. We did such a great job there. I'm blowing my own horn, which is fine.
Go ahead.
What else did I do, man? I used to manage some artists, you know, worked with Ifani when people were laughing at Ifani.
Crazy.
I was working behind Ifani, a bit of Siashezi, you know, and I got a few compilations out, you know, that featured a few guys, you know, like Ifani, that AOS track came out from my compilation, Tipa O2, Mary Jane. So yeah, I did radio, TV, events, Back to City, obviously, like everything to do with hip hop I've done. There's nothing else I haven't done.
You've touched every corner of the culture.
And it's so much fun when you actually doing and learning and having fun. So hence I was saying sometimes I forget the stuff I've done because I'm not doing it for the credits. I'm doing it for just for the fun of it and learning, you know. Like the radio stuff, I forgot about all the radio stuff I've done with the Essence and with Harambe. I was behind the scenes with Harambe. I did all the stuff for Double HP, the marketing for Double HP's first 2 albums.
Crazy.
Yeah, Umang album. We did the whole marketing for that. I was also part of the Lokshan culture. We used to design for Lokshan culture. So the fashion stuff also I've done. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun, man.
It's a laundry list
it's
of
a laundry of stuff. And it's because I hang around people that always want to learn, like your Oz, your Ken Zeros, if you look at them, they like do so many things. They DJ, they have events, they do, TV, radio, because they're doing it for the culture. They're not doing it for money. Half the stuff I done, I didn't get paid for.
Yeah.
It was literally just for fun.
Yeah.
Literally for fun.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yo, that is super
So
cultural.
like some of the stuff I haven't mentioned, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I think
I'm not here
I think
to
we get the idea.
Yeah.
I think we get the idea.
So mostly marketing and producing behind the scenes and coming up with ideas just to make sure the culture gets built and
Keep the culture alive.
Yeah. I had dope mentors. Like 1D from Lokshan Culture was one of my biggest mentors. Fusulu was one of my mentors. So they always told me that a candle doesn't switch off when it lights another candle. Like it just keeps growing. Like, so I learned that and I always try to help other people. So that's the crux of it.
And also, I think when you grow up in the culture and you love the culture, you realize also, that's actually everyone's job, is to work for the culture.
Yes, yeah, bro.
You're cool and now, okay, I get your depths, but do it for the culture.
Correct.
Like, keep the culture intact.
Yeah.
And
because if you're doing that, then the culture grows and there's more new people that know and learn and stuff. Because if there's, I think Lauryn Hill said this, if it's not growing, it's dead. And I always remember that all the time. So if the culture's not growing, then it's gonna die. And and I know things change.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem. There's always like, but I'm new. And there's always, as Flabber used to say, there's always a new 21-year-old every year.
Which is true. Which is true. I'm glad you segue us into that place because that is what we're here to talk about.
Yeah.
The new, the growing of the culture, the evolution of the culture.
Yeah.
There always seems to be a clash, and especially I think with hip hop because it's such a
competitive.
Yeah, it's like everyone's energy fills up the room.
I know more.
So you feel what everybody, you can feel how everybody's feeling.
Yeah.
People express themselves. They play me, I feel like this. They play me, I feel like this, and before we get into specifics, what's just your general feel of SA hip hop when you look at it now as a person who's been around for 20 years and you look at where it sits now and the front runners of SA hip hop today?
I'm happy. And I think people will be shocked, like how, I'm very happy. I think it's a circle, right? There's a time where we're at the peak. We were like leading radio, radio, we had a lot of radio shows, airplay, we had magazines, we had awards. And it happens. Like now we're going down, we dipped a little bit. But this is when you see the crux, you see the cream of the cream.
Yeah.
The cream of the top, the best of the best comes out now. Because now you're not relying on hype.
On just the boat.
Yes. You're not relying on the boat, you're relying on your actual, your actual talent, and I'm loving it. I listen to a lot of local hip hop, like a lot. And my wife always says, like, yo man, if these guys knew how much of the music of their music you consume, they will never treat you the way they treat you, just like TTP. Because I listen to a lot of music. I literally spend a lot of time listening to whoever album is out just to understand where their mindset is at. Because I'm old school, I'm not OG like, you're already D's and Puff from the City, but I'm old school considered to everybody else, or, the youngsters. I listen to an album from start to finish. The whole week, I'll listen to your album. Because I need to understand what kind of mood you're at, and sometimes in the morning you might wake up and not like the song, but in the afternoon, you might like it.
Oh, actually, this song is actually a nice song.
Yeah, because you're in a different mood, you're in a different setting, or you're driving with somebody else who's hearing something different. So, I'm loving it. I think it's in a great space. I just feel like the people that are in it, who are like in the forefront, and I mean like the new artists, don't understand it, and it's not their fault. It's just not being exposed to a lot of things, and you're now recording all the time in your own studio. It's easy just to upload, so they don't understand the networking of it. They struggle with that, the EQ is not there anymore, because you're not out as much. You record, perform, go home.
People keep to themselves.
Yeah, and then social media hypes you up. Oh, you're so dope. I'm always on lives and people don't know. I get into lives and just watch. Oh, you're so dope. Oh, you're so great.
Yeah.
Oh, you're amazing.
You're the greatest.
Oh, you're wearing such great sneakers. Oh, you. And then the numbers don't match, and then you get depressed because the numbers are not matching, or you're not getting the response that you thought you'll get when you're performing, and it's because you don't have the EQ. You're not spending enough time with people who have done it before. And that's important. You have to go out and watch other. I don't understand why artists don't go and watch other people who are good performers.
Yeah.
And learn from them, like your Javas. There's people who are amazing performers.
Goals.
But guys don't go out. They'll tell you, no, if I'm not getting the bag, I'd rather just stay home. Okay. But you're not improving your craft. You're not improving who you are. Like, you're not improving yourself. It's just, that's a fifth element of hip hop, knowledge of self. You're just sitting at home, consuming all the social rubbish, and I'll put it like it is, social media rubbish. And when you go out there and people start now really giving the true energy, you complain, you're like, how? And then
doesn't feel like how it feels on the net.
Yeah, because the likes are not there anymore. It's real.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest issue we have in hip hop.
Sheesh, do you not think it's an issue of a lack of mentorship?
Definitely. We have a huge problem in hip hop in terms of management. Big problem. There's a difference between having a booking agent and a manager, right? And managing is you're managing the person. You're managing their EQ. You're managing how they look, how they go out, how they talk, PR, everything. And a lot of the guys, if I look at their managers, the managers also want to be superstars. I know this is not the first time. I'm not the first one to say this. A lot of people say it. And the guys are not there to go out and see what's happening and coming back and say, hey, if you had to know, I'll tell you this funny story I haven't told about Ifani. Ifani used to do the weirdest things. He used to always fight with people on social media, and I had to literally get him to delete all the stuff and sit down with him and explain to him the effects of what he's doing, and because he just thought, he's just being himself and just being blasé.
Socials,
for socials. And I'm like, dope, there's brands that monitor all these things. There's people who give you, have a perception about you. You need to do it in a smart way. Yes, you can mess around, but do it in a smart way. So
I definitely was like that at Smashes also.
Yeah, I know. And guys do that. There's guys that sworn at us, I'm talking about the Back to CD
I
and
didn't
awards.
swear at you,
No.
Okay,
and they didn't know what it meant, because now you're meeting me in real life. I'm not gonna come for you,
Yeah.
Blackie sold me on Twitter. I didn't care. I was like, whatever, it's fine. But
oh damn.
yeah, it's cool. Like you're not harming me. You get what I'm saying? I've been here. I've done everything. I'm
solidified.
I'm fine. I don't even need to get solidified. I'm cool. I'm right, and they don't get that. But obviously I understand it's that social media hype that you get, people liking and saying, yeah, Jailer boy, yeah, Bhuda TTP, because you don't know me. I'm behind the scenes. Like, who's that TTP guy? What does he know? You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, a lack of knowledge will do that.
Yeah.
Let's start with maybe a few things before we speak on Back to the City this year, right?
Yeah.
Which looks is something to talk about, because that one will get there. There's something that has happened that has caused a whirlwind in SA hip hop culture. And
got me commenting, so you know.
Yeah, when everybody starts, there's certain names that don't join into every single conversation. So when those certain names start chiming in, this thing, it's from the industry. Okay, so this whole thing starts from, I think the genesis is Speedster asks Gay Kid to freestyle, puts on a spot, throws in Utsingo Pro, and she kind of, shuts that down.
Yeah.
Not really trying to do it. We all saw that interaction. It went viral.
Correct.
What was your take on that?
I think it's very interesting. I think I must call you out first, right? Because you're here. Because you said that show is not a show for that. And that's not true, one, right? We have such low hip-hop shows.
Yeah.
Like we used to have, and we used to do the awards, so we used to know all the hip-hop shows.
Yes.
We went from having 15 hip-hop shows to like literally like 2 or something. Like 2 or 3. Like it's crazy. Numbers are like gone down, right? And if you're on a niche show like that, and I've done, as I said, I've done The Essence, I've done Harambe, I've done The Bridge, you know. It's hip-hop. You're trying to represent on a big commercial station. You're trying to represent a niche market. I'm happy that Speedster did that.
Yeah.
You know, it's hip hop.
Do you think the ambush is fair?
What do you mean ambush?
Okay, wait. So
and that's what I don't understand. What is ambush? What you're on a niche hip hop show? It's not like they asked her to freestyle on a Maskandi show. You get what I'm saying? They asked her to freestyle on a hip hop. She went there knowing that it's a hip hop show. Speedster is hip hop. Everything about that show is hip hop. Yeah. There's nothing ambushing about that, unless I'm in a different, like I'm an alien or something. But from what I know, for all the years I've been around, that if you go into a hip hop show, it's a hip hop show. I expect anything. Like it's a hip hop show. Like what? Where's the ambush?
Okay, so for me, it was that perspective. When I say that, it comes from, has he been asking everybody who's come to his show to rap? And on the spot like that. That's where I was coming from when I said that. And that's why I was like, I haven't seen that to be what he does on the show. It's like Sway. Because you make it sound like going on Sway. When someone's going on Sway, they expect it, know, and are prepared for that.
So let's go back to a hip hop show. So I think for me, I'm looking at the foundation.
But hip hop shows differ.
Wait. Let's look at the let's look at the foundation of a hip hop show, right? And hence I'm saying, yes, they differ. Correct. Obviously, when you go to Sway, you need to have your boss on check. He even who's that? I'm a piano girl, the DJ.
Waffles rap. She's bad. Yeah.
So she knew that she's going to a
shout out DJ Waffles.
Yeah, shout out to you. She's doing international stuff, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep it real hip hop here. So you go into a hip hop show. This it's a hip hop show. Like, what did you expect? Like.
I don't think she expected to have to freestyle.
On a hip-hop show? Come on,
on
guys.
Speedster's hip-hop show.
It's a niche hip-hop show. The worst, the other producer is also, like the other co-host is also like a rapper. Like, it's a hip-hop show. I was not surprised. I was like, why is everyone shocked that Speedster asked her to rap on a hip-hop show?
Let me throw this at you.
Or a Maskandi show.
Let me throw this at you.
If you had to ask me to rap even here, I would like, I'll try, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was about to say that. So, Choppin It culturally is hip hop.
Yes.
But
hence
I don't ask people to rap here. So, if someone was here and then all of a sudden I'm like, actually, sound man, throw on the beat. Hey, give us the bars.
Will I be shocked? No, I won't. It's a hip hop show. Come on. It's a hip hop show. Like, all the hip hop elements will come out from that show. It's a niche hip hop show. Like, what shocked? What did we expect?
Okay, but let's be fair. Culturally, that hasn't. I know you speak from the foundations. Correct. And the bolts of what makes this thing that we live for what it is. Yeah. But hip hop has not been represented in that way for a while
from
now.
Where? From where? Like
in recent times.
Where? You just spoke about Sway, and Sway is one of the longest running show. Wait. Where does it come from? Where's the culture coming from? So you see now you're moving away. The culture comes from America.
If
you're saying the culture comes from America, and in America freestyle thing still happens, and you saying we haven't done in a while, there's a misalignment.
But we haven't though.
Where?
That is a fact, yes?
Where?
That we don't have a SA hip hop show where people go out there and rap.
But I did say that we used to have hip-hop shows and they were cut down.
Which is why I said, in recent times, we have not been having that happen.
Guys, we're just making excuses. We honestly just making...
Are these excuses?
Excuses. Like...
Excuses?
Yes.
Excuses?
Yeah. We just and that's the problem with what's happening now with hip-hop, right? So we have a situation that we understand. Yeah, like I heard what Blackie said. I was very disappointed.
Which we'll get to.
I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, firstly, he insulted like the legend. Like,
We'll
you know,
get to,
no, I'll get
yeah.
there. I'm just saying, and it's the EQ thing. When people don't are shocked or they're asked to do something that they can't do, excuses come out. Like, yeah, but you could have just been honest. Like, yo, I wasn't prepared. You know, it's okay. Like, I wasn't.
But
no,
I
man,
did
even
speak to the
even the best
preparation.
of the best have said, no, man, I'm not prepared. Like, it's okay. Life goes on.
And I think she said that in the clip.
No.
I think she had told him
She said, "Where's
before
the bag?"
they got on camera.
She said, "Where's the bag?"
No, but she did say, I did tell you I wasn't.
That's
and
fine.
I was going to keep
She
you.
could have said it also on live on the show. That's fine. Life goes on. We're just making excuses, and it's a thing that happens now with the culture, and not only hip hop culture, just around that. When people can't do something, they just make excuses.
Okay, so do you feel like the new artists that are coming up nowadays are still freestyling?
Yeah, there's Kane Kid.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some guy. There's literally.
But out of how many?
There's a lot of guys rapping who can freestyle. Like I watch on like Instagram. Sorry, I don't know your guys' names and stuff, but I watch a lot of stuff on Instagram where guys are like freestyling rap. It's a thing. There's some guys who actually still want to do the culture thing, you know. And obviously, unfortunately, the guys that bubble up are the guys that are actually, you know, a bit jiggy. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to being jiggy.
Yeah, no, being jiggy is fine. It's commercial. There's nothing wrong with that. There's everything.
You know, hey, I'm going to slow you down right here.
Go ahead.
Because you are from a cloth where when niggas throw the word commercial at you, it's an insult from the era you come from.
Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Because
I have to be careful.
No.
I'm watching.
No, don't be careful around me.
I'm watching you.
Maybe other cats. Don't be careful
I just want to
around
be
me.
sure
No.
what you're saying.
I used to work with pro kids. You know, you get what I'm saying? The most like hardcore. You couldn't beat pro kid in a battle. You couldn't beat pro kid in a freestyle.
Yeah.
But yo, he was commercial. He had some hits. He had hits for days.
This is true, yeah.
So we have to call a spade a spade. I think it's going back to just making excuses. There's nothing wrong being commercial, guys.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to have their songs played everywhere?
Yeah.
If you can make the music as commercial, that's fine. But there's the guys who are like, I don't want to be commercial. You know, that's fine.
So do you take up issue with having hip hop artists that represent the culture but don't necessarily tick all the boxes?
No. You are who you are. Not everybody be able to be a pro and be a battler, freestyler. But I think the biggest problem is that not being able to do who you are. You know, I said like the fifth element of hip hop, knowing yourself. When you start now trying to copy and, you know, yo man, I think it's a big thing. Like we listen to Back to City, we have a 10K challenge. Yo man, you must come through, be a judge, and you listen to that stuff. We get 2,000.
I was the judge last year.
No, I'm talking about when we like select the guys, you know, like back behind the scene.
Okay.
We get like 2,000 to 3,000 applications.
Oh, shit.
And I can tell you already.
Spare me that part.
I can tell you already. I can tell who's biggest influence. Like Nasty C is a huge influence.
You can hear it.
Yeah.
Sonically,
Nasty C and MT are the biggest hip hop influence in South Africa. Nasty C, MT. Big influence.
This is true.
Yeah, you can hear it with the sound, with how they rap, and
with the style.
You know,
the approach.
Yeah. So that's my issue. If you don't have, not everybody can freestyle. Not everybody can battle. Hence, there's battle rappers. He calls himself a battle rapper because he knows that he'll battle you.
Yeah.
There's commercial rappers. There's guys who just do, you know, their stuff.
So then what's your conclusion with that interaction? Because it sounds like you're saying, no, you understand K-Kid.
Yes.
And still you are on Speedster's side. So how do you conclude that moment?
Simple. She could have just said, I'm not prepared. She's a rapper, right? She could have just rapped an old verse, new verse. She could have done something. She could have said, yo, man, I'm not prepared. She just made excuses.
Yeah.
We keep making excuses for them. Why? Like, come on now. It's okay. And then she goes and makes a song after that. I think I was so confused. You go make a song about not being able to freestyle on a show. How bagana?
Oh, but we live in the era where you turn your viral moments into currency.
That's hip hop. That's been done for years. Where I'll be like, screw you, then I'll go make a song.
Address it on a song.
Yeah. I understand, but you know, I'm just saying, like, He could have just said it on the show, yo, man, I'll do a song for you then.
Okay, so then Blackie comes out and says, he doesn't know that this is why she didn't rap, but he says, and I quote, because Soweto is going to kill me.
I was cringing.
Soweto.
Why Soweto? I'm confused. Why
no,
Soweto?
because I got phone calls. We'll get there.
Okay, this is interesting.
But he says, a Pro Kid beats in 2025. No way.
Yeah, I didn't like that anyway.
The culture erupts.
Because that's a legend right there.
Yes. Speak on it.
That's a legend. I think for Blackie to be there, Pro Kid influenced Blackie's movement. Yes, maybe he was in primary school and stuff. But if you actually trace back, and I hate using this word, but vernacular hip-hop got popular because of Pro Kid.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like, if I was cringing, I'm like, dude, you chose the wrong person. And let's correct this. It's not a Pro Kid beat. It's a Dome beat.
It's a Dome beat, yeah.
Another legend. I just want to correct
Yes,
this.
another legend.
Another legend. So for him to say that, it shows that, firstly, he's not respecting where he comes from. Yo, man, as I said, if you watch Sway, those guys rap on anything, and the new cats. Not like it's...
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And they respect
No, but there's no new cats. Who are the new cats being made to rap out there?
I haven't watched. I don't like that international.
Because I saw everybody going with that narrative. Yeah, even the new artists in the States, they rap to class. I'm like,
and Rashid named
which
them.
one of them?
I saw Rashid. No, I saw
which
Rashid
one of them? Play me one of them.
We'll check it out. Rashid didn't mention them, but all I'm saying is,
what NBA young boy? I haven't seen him rapping on the
Blackie for him. Coming from KZN, I'm gonna break this down nicely.
Okay, break it all the way down.
Coming from KZN and mentioning a rapper that influenced how KZN raps. Pro.
How South Africa raps.
No, I'm talking about him. We go to South Africa just now. How KZN raps, like all this KZN situation. Pro was one of the biggest influence on KZN. He might not know that, but he was. Dome was one of the biggest influence.
Yo, shout out to Dome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dome.
And for him not recognizing that, and I know you tried to call him out, and you tried to, but
Whose phone are you giving me? I'm so sorry. What is this? I'm so sorry. What is this? In the change room, Victor, please.
Hey, you're giving people secrets there.
I'm like, what is this?
What's that?
Even the weight was wrong.
Hey,
I'm
just like, hey. So I think I was disappointed, and hence I commented and I reached out. I'm like, all right, bro, what is Blackie saying?
Yeah.
Bro, you can go for anybody, but not Pro. No, we'll come out. All of us will come out.
No,
not Pro.
A lot of people came out. So for me, firstly,
wait, I just want to say
okay, go ahead.
We're celebrating
Thank you.
Pro Kid's 20 years. His album is 20 years old, one. This month is the month that he passed away. He chose the wrong month. He chose the wrong time. Man. Yo, man, Blackie, yo, you can say whatever you want to say. Go and sing your R&B stuff. Go rap your stuff. Don't go for Pro. Like, go for anybody but Pro.
But he didn't go for Pro.
Okay. Break it down.
He didn't.
What did he do?
He said they, as the new gen, are just not
He's not the new gen. He can't be the new gen. How many albums does Blackie have? When did he really pop? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
He's not the new gen. He's
the leader of the new gen.
He's definitely not. No.
He represents them.
Then, and I'll repeat again. MT, Nasty C are the leaders of those guys. Let's not get it twisted. I think that's the problem. We like sugarcoating things too much.
Me?
No, I'm just saying we. Yeah, not you. I'm just saying overall. Nasty C and MT.
This is true.
Yeah. Blackie sounds like Nasty C.
Yeah.
I want people to come for me.
K-Kid also
K-Kid
has
sounds like
Nasty C influence.
The Kwela sounds like who? I can just name.
Yeah.
What he's birthed. It's like double HP. Like double HP is Mutsuhako.
Yeah.
So when somebody comes I'm like, yo, hierarchy. Nasty C is the leader of that genre. That subgenre. So Blackie's not a new school. He's not new school. He's not a new cat. Come on, respect us, man. Come on.
Okay.
The Quelas, yeah, you can say the Quelas, yeah.
So are you saying that statement would have sounded better coming from the Quella?
Yeah, because Blackie he even says, yeah, I will have rapped, what, done, because he's been there, done that.
Yeah. So then what's wrong with the opinion of not this beat right now in the times we live in?
Aye, guys, it's hip hop. It goes back to making excuses. You know what's funny?
I don't like the beat. I'm not making an excuse. I don't like the beat.
It's the same thing that you don't like the beat. People sample. It's fine, you don't like the beat, but you can't say, yeah, that beat right now. How evil.
Why not?
Come on, bro.
Why not? And I'm playing devil's advocate.
And worse, I get it.
Yeah.
You want me to go elaborate?
I need you to, yeah.
And he goes and mentions Ghana. And I'm like, dude, Haibo.
He did also mention
Dikwela.
Yeah. Shout out Dikwela. She does rap on good beats.
Yeah. No. Strong stuff. But I'm just saying, like, Haibo, bruh. Don't beat. There's nothing wrong with the Dome beat.
Hey, Dome is...
Come on.
And also...
You know what's funny? That song's still getting played on radio right now.
That's a classic. And I think that's why a lot of...
That's why we came out.
People were... It's like, when that comes on, we still...
You know what's funny? Back to City, when that song comes on, the younger ones also know it. So, So what is he saying? Because if that song can go from generation to generation, what's wrong with playing? The fact he actually recognized whose song is that, it says a lot about the song.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the beat.
He took nothing away from that. And he didn't say the beat was whack.
He said it's an old beat.
It is an old beat.
There's no such in music, guys. I think we need to... I could release a song now that I was recorded 10 years ago. You wouldn't know.
Depends on the stuff.
How so?
Oh, if it sounds 2010, you can hear it.
Okay.
As a musician, I can hear if something is outdated, especially with how fast the times are moving now with the internet. Like
I beg to differ, but
hip-hop
anyway.
sounds like right now, especially mainstream and what most people are doing, doesn't sound like...
You know what's funny? We take a lot from the American sound. Everything from America is recycled. All the music, you like Hyman. This is a beat that was used by Hyman. All of them. Like, am I wrong? If you listen to most of the hits...
all is crazy, but... Yeah.
Most of the hits, it's old songs. They just, they put a reverb there. Yeah. We can test it. We can test the theory. Most of the hits...
Go on,
It's all the old stock that just has been just modernized. So,
I think in music in general.
Yeah, so hence I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no... Music's it's like fashion. There's nothing that goes off. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing goes off. We just make excuses to say, that's
jeans
old.
right now, like, we're not doing it. Right? So the skinny jeans are off right now. The cycle, exactly.
Yeah,
so,
but there's always a young one, and especially in music. Hence, I'm like, if you listen to a lot of stuff on radio, right? You like, how man? I know that beat. That was, that person used that beat. A lot of American music, like, you can test it. Check it out. A lot of American music, they just recycled music.
Yeah.
And it's all beats. They just put a young reverb here or young reverb here. So what's old?
Okay.
I want, and this is for you. What's old? What describes as old? What makes that beat old?
There's sounds that go out of fashion. It's like the skinny jean.
But when the song goes on, you like it. Oh, okay.
The song, yes, because the song is classic. But if you played me that beat in the studio today to make a today song, I don't know if I'd pick it.
Okay.
Out of the things that I hear.
But I'm saying most of the American sound.
Me personally, I can rap on that beat because I'm from that space. But I'm speaking now for the niggas who grew up on the Drake and the this and the this.
Yeah.
Maybe they can't really feel that pocket.
Oh, okay. If they say so. I just feel this as excuses. Like, it's music after all.
I hear you. So, the Citizen, they reached out to Dome, right? They reached out to both.
What
Dome
a legend.
shout out to Dome. He's a legend. I do want to say, a personal straight to the camera shout out to Dome, because when I started rapping in 2009, he's actually one of the first producers to record me as an artist when I didn't even know how to record music.
Very smart
He
guy.
didn't have to do that. So Dome, and he was already Dome. He's already like that.
He's
like
been
that.
Dome, right?
Yeah,
Domestic
he's-
there, yeah. I'll tell you guys a story about Dome, but anyway.
Shout out to Dome.
Yeah.
Now, speaking to the citizen, producer Dome said he wasn't offended by Blackie's comments in the video and instead sees it as a generational difference. Now, this is a direct quote from him. I actually like Blackie. His whole thing was not about me. It wasn't about pro. It was about the difference between the art. Do we age like fine wine or do we age like milk? Us as black people, we don't age like milk, we age like wine. Last quote from Dome. The culture needs to move forward. Hip hop is not even ours. We are South African.
Boom.
How do you feel about
I love
Dome?
it. He literally just, typical Dome. He like, umulumile and then he polisa him.
Where?
Okay. Read the last part. What do you say about fine wine?
Okay, yeah. Us as black people, we do not age like milk. We age like wine.
Yeah, the music also ages like wine, right? So
That's why it's a classic.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it's a classic, and there's nothing. Hence, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with the beat.
Yeah.
And I get it, and we agreed, me and you, but obviously guys want to move to the new sound, but half the sound that's now is literally there's nothing new, bro. There's literally nothing new. I don't understand how many times we've stressed this, like this, you know, and this thing of also like the same thing when people are like, yeah, my piano's beating hip hop, whatever. Quite did the same thing where, you know, Gom. There's nothing new. Like we're just making excuses, just excuses.
Excuses for why we're not at the forefront.
Yeah,
why we're not on
like,
top.
there's nothing wrong. Just excuses. Just like it is what it is. Just work with it. Just move forward. Stop making excuses. That's it.
So then, before we go on to back to the city, how do you, in your perspective or in your opinion, feel like hip hop could get their place back at the forefront?
I said it earlier, man. I think guys just need to spend more time learning from other people. You know, I think there's one artist that's very underestimated, like underrated, underestimated, is Big Zulu. Big Zulu, before he released his album, right? I'm gonna break this down because I chilled with Big Zulu and he's so funny. Big Zulu chilled with the Maskandi guys for a good year, like learning how they work, learning how they get their fans, learning how the industry works. Maskandi guys are the most successful guys in the industry, right?
Yeah.
And if you tell the rapper guys to chill with the Maskandi, what would that guy teach me? But those guys have, you know, they have like WhatsApps where like they have fans, where they WhatsApp to their fans, well, I'm coming this week. And the fans will be like, you know, they have you know, like soccer teams, they have branches. They have the same thing. So why would you want to learn from people like that? I think that's what's missing. It's just that little touch, the little fine, you know?
Yeah. The details.
The detail and the EQ.
Game.
The EQ is missing. So I feel that that's what's missing. The guys spend too much time with their friends, hyping them up. But yo, that's an old beat. What? Wasting time here. Wasting time with comments here. What they should be doing is saying, who has been here for long? People must spend time with KO. People must spend time with Questa. You know? Casper. Casper's got one of the best managers in the industry, in hip hop. Please come
Shout
for
out
me.
to Tilly,
Thank you. Please come for me. I want someone to come for me. Tilly has been there quietly from start. How long has Casper been around for? It's not because of Casper.
Never tried to be a star too. That's fire.
Thank you. It's not about Casper. It's about the team around him. And I think sometimes the younger artists forget that. They forget that if you have a good team, you can go very far and learn. Have a mentor. Chill around the guys who've done. It doesn't have to be a hip hop artist. As I said, like I'm giving you a good example of Big Zulu. He chilled with the Maskandi guys. He used to go to you be like, hey, Draman, Yazin. VIP and Maskandi, I call up. You know, things like that. Yeah, we're not here to, if you want to drink, you buy your own alcohol, you know, just things like that. Like you learn how to, you learn the culture differently and music, you learn it differently from people who have done it before you.
Yeah.
I think the guys spend too much time in the studio, man.
Too much time indoors, man.
Indoors.
No time outside.
And on lives, talking rubbish. Go outside.
Too much internet.
Too much internet. And you could be internet. And I'm going to give it like a free advice. It's fine. You can literally make a show with your mentor and put on TV.
Yeah.
People like that, right? So, hey, I want to learn from a Maskandi artist, and you partner with them, go around with them. That's a whole show.
Yeah.
That's
dope.
And you're learning and you're making money. I get the bag. I leave my free advice. Hey, they like bags, these guys. Hey, that time, hey.
As they should, though.
No, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But the problem is product life cycle. And that's where they get it wrong. Product life cycle. So they peak and they, we see this at Back to City. We always have the power hour where we have artists, we choose 4 artists we think who's going to be the next big artist. The next year they do well, the next year they flop. It's because the product life cycle. Are you planning for now? Are you planning for 2020 to 2030? What's the plan? Like what's your brand like in the next 5 years?
Are you just happy to be hot right now?
Yeah, you're just happy to be on radio. And it's fine if that's what you want. But if you want longevity, hang around people who have done that. And that's always come back to Back City. That's why people are like, yeah, why don't you get Mang Mang? We get those guys. We have Lupe coming this year, right? How long has Lupe been around for?
Fire.
How long has Lupe? He's still performing. He's still. Those are the guys that you have to learn from.
Hip-hop lecturer.
Yes, guys are taught. You get what I'm saying? He's taken his art. He's now lecturing what he's done. He's touring. So it's just guys just look at being on radio and being on TV. Is that important even now? Being on TV, I guess not.
Gone are those days.
Yeah, being on radio and.
Still cool. It helps.
Yeah.
But it's not what it used to be.
No, not at all. So I just feel like the guys are just not understanding the EQ of the business. Too much time on social media.
Touch your knobs there, ladies and gentlemen. So fix the EQ.
Yeah, it's so important.
TTP,
And guys, your team around you is so important because you can't have a team that is your hype man. Yeah. Everything you're doing, you're dope. Oh, another thing. I can't believe I didn't say this. Yo, man, you're releasing albums and EPs and they all sound the same because you don't have A&R. Just get an A&R. Like, sound the same.
Executive producers also are needed in hip hop.
No. A&Rs. Executive producer, somebody's going to pop in the money and make sure you record, right? But you need somebody that's going to touch.
Okay, the actual texture of the music.
I'll give you an example. So Reason released a couple of mixtapes and album. Then he signed to Stogie, Do Me. And if you know that album, right? Audio 3D, they took 37 miles per hour. They got an A&R. Do Me was A&Ring it. So that you might be writing the same thing. You don't even notice. You're creative. Sometimes you get into that. You write the same thing over and again. Someone's like, hey, stop.
But you've been making that sound.
Yeah, you've been making that sound. Get out your comfort zone. So we need more people like that in hip hop. And I think it'll take it to a next level because, man, some of these things sound the same.
Yeah, most of it.
90% of it. Because now you got a formula. Like, that last hit I did, I must do it again. And it just becomes boring.
Yeah.
And then the product life cycle goes from
peak
to very quickly.
The trenches.
Gets expired very quickly.
Back to the city. This year, you guys are fighting Travis Scott.
Are we?
Are you not?
No.
You're no longer on the same date?
We're on the same date, but why are we fighting when we're two different entities?
I mean, competing.
No.
Maybe fighting is too strong a word.
That's the right word, no? I guess not.
Yeah. So no pressure.
It's a full hip-hop festival.
No pressure.
With all the elements. No.
No pressure.
It's not the first time.
Whatsoever?
No.
It's not the first. Who else have you guys gone against?
I can't remember, man. We've had...
This is Travis Scott.
It's fine. That's fine. We're still doing our thing.
Everybody in the building feels this way?
Yeah. The younger guys are like, yo, Travis. We were like, okay. What must we do? And it's like, we can make excuses and say, oh my God, Travis Scott. Or we can just keep doing our thing. It's 19 years in of doing Back to the City.
Yeah.
We keep coming up with the show. It's all about hip hop. Yeah. It's a great time to come together and celebrate hip hop, celebrate South African hip hop. Why must we move away from that? Because Travis Scott is coming. He's just coming for himself. We're not doing this for ourselves. We're doing this for a whole hip hop community. Two different things.
Yeah. So never was a thought of moving the days and days?
No, we took out our date last year. What would we change?
Sheesh.
Why? Like, we're not doing this for what people think we're doing. We're not doing this for the commercial, what. We're doing this for the culture. We don't even make money from that festival. You get what I'm saying? We're doing it for the culture so that people can come. There's graffiti artists, there's basketball guys, there's fashion. You guys are coming. There's podcast, a very important element, There's changed now. There used to be radio. The podcasters are taking over, Radio still important, by the way, because of the landscape of South Africa.
Of course.
And that's the thing that artists need to learn also, like understanding the landscape of your, being in Joburg and seeing all the money. And when you go out more, you see, oh, damn, there's people who don't have the internet connection. How do I connect with those people? So yeah, I'm moving away from the topic. But all I'm saying is we had to do us. Why must we change? Because Travis Scott is coming.
And you guys don't mind missing the Travis Scott show?
Wow. Why will I be a Travis Scott again when I can just listen to all the local hip hop guys and Lupe Fiasco?
You're not a Travis Scott fan?
I can like Travis Scott. Actually, when he came to the Dome.
The first time,
I was supposed to go and I got called in for emergency. I had to go and do some other work, but I had the ticket. I was gonna go and support and stuff, but it's not my priority. My priority is like local hip hop and.
So that narrative on the internet doesn't bother Back to the City at all?
Zero.
Sheesh.
Why? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. We're just doing this for the hip hop culture, If, that's what we're doing.
And that's it,
So
I mean, when your intention is that pure, then I guess it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, man. Travis Scott is Travis Scott. He's doing his thing. Why must I now worry about him, We're not taxi drivers when there's an Uber that we fight. No, bro. Like, doesn't make sense. We're here to serve our purpose. Our purpose to make sure that since 19 years ago was to bring hip hop together.
On that one day.
And
the production of Back to the City has grown a lot. Like, when you're there and you see the whole machine function at the same time, it's like last year's one, I literally walked around, I was like, yo, production-wise, this is fire.
Yeah, but I think we do it on purpose because there's always been that thing that hip-hop stages are whack, sound is whack, production is whack, and so we have to always up the production. Yes, it gets more expensive, but you saw there was rides, we like activation space is better. We do it because we want. It's all about brand equity. So when a brand looks at us and think, oh, these guys are the levels here, then don't mind spending money on you. But if we're like at the bottom, why would people want to spend money on this hip hop thing when we're not taking it serious ourselves? We have to take it seriously so somebody else can say, hey, it's worth it for me to put in money in this hip hop thing so that they can put money in chopping it. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like, yo, man, these people are actually... Yeah.
That's fine. What's the theme of Back to the City this year? Because I know you guys always follow one.
Numbers, man. How can I forget our theme? It's like numbers. Yeah, with numbers, we will multiply, like just numbers. We're just saying, come through as the hip-hop community. Come through as numbers, man. Yeah.
So Lupe
is the international act. I can't mention the other people because we haven't announced.
Because we're still a bit too far.
No, we're about to announce. So yeah, this Lupe is coming through. We have obviously the young cats coming through. Baby Diaz. I'm so man.
Yeah.
Kanye Nish. I'm excited with that. Like, I'm like,
dope.
You see what I mean? Like, people always have a perception because you're older, you don't listen to. Yeah, some of the music is terrible.
This is true.
No, you have to be honest. Some of the music is garbage. But I listen and love it. And the people are loving it here. But the music is garbage. It's cool. But it's still hip-hop, right? So yeah. So
sometimes you gotta have the fast food,
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's fast food. It goes in and goes out. No problem.
Doesn't hurt.
But I'm a soul person, as you can see. So
I think I want to leave it right there. That's enough, yes? Is there anything I left out?
Nah, man. I think for me, just to wrap it up from my side is just that element of hip hop, I think we literally forgot about it. Knowledge of self. Knowledge of self is not. It's looking in the mirror. And Jabba's Jabba's third album, I think second or third album, was Umang. Who are you when you look at the mirror? And I want to just pass the message. Like, the artists are failing in that. They get depressed at home, but around us they're like smiling. But at home they're depressed. So who are you? Like, who are you? Like, you know,
Put that in the music.
Yeah, work on that. Work on yourself. Put in a lot of work on learning from other people. I think that's where the problem is. You know, there's Amo. Go and sit with Amo if you're a producer. There's your Domes. You know, like your Osmic. Osmic is always willing to have people come through and talk to me. Osmic loves talking. He's not like me. You know,
that's fine.
Yeah. So there's Kenzeros. There's all these people. Like, there's Lance. Why don't people go and sit at Lance and say, Lance, you have POC that's still performing. They were performing last weekend. Like, what the hell? POC is still relevant.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know, how do you do that? So just go and sit and learn from other people who have done it, and then tweak it according to what's happening around now. We're not saying you must follow the old ways. We're just saying learn from. You know, as a Sangoma, I had to go learn my culture, learn where I come from to understand why I'm here. And that's your DNA. That's where you go. And I think the young cats need to do that. They're not doing that. They think they're too cool. And you're not.
That's fire. All the names that he mentioned in that list, please come to Choppin It. Otherwise, apart from that, I am Bhuda T, Culture Chopp, TTP. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Who did I mention?